Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Ronald Ray here, your old boy with a cornbread accent. Welcome you to this week's episode of Wrestling Trivia Tuesday. Appreciate everybody checking out my video. Hopefully, everybody had a great weekend and a great start to a new week. Hope you all are conquering the new week as we roll on a Tuesday. Uh, so, with that being said, if this is your first time watching, what I do is every Tuesday I ask 5 questions, all dealing with the sport of professional wrestling. So don't forget to click that like button if you like it and you're having fun. Also, leave a comment. Let me know how you did, or just be friendly and say hello. Also, be a champ and click on that subscribe button. Now, don't forget that notification bell as well. That way, you'll be notified when new content comes out. Now, with all that out of the way, let's fork and go with question number one. Question number one this week. Hold on a second. Whoops. Question number one this week. Who did Steve Mongo McMichael defeat to win the WCW United States Championship? Was it A. Eddie Guerrero, B. Jeff Jarrett, or C. Dean Malenko? All right, question number one again. Who did Steve McMichael defeat to win the WCW United States Championship? Was it A. Eddie Guerrero, B. Jeff Jarrett, or C. Dean Malenko? Well, the answer is B. Jeff Jarrett. Yes, Jeff Jarrett defeated Steve Mongo McMichael. Unfortunately, we recently lost Steve Mongo McMichael, uh, former Chicago Bear football player, was on that great 1985 Chicago Bears team that featured him, s- Jim McMahon, William Perry, Walter Payton. Then he moved on to professional wrestling. Had a taste of it during uh, Lawrence Taylor's match against Bam Bam Bigelow. He was in the corner of Lawrence Taylor, then became a commentary. Then, of course, after that, became a wrestler, a member of the Four Horsemen. But like I said, rest in peace and condolences go to the family of Steve Mongo McMichael. Let's go to question number two. Question number two this week. Where did the CEO New Japan When Worlds Collide takes place in 2018? Was it A, Cocoa Beach, Florida, B, Orlando, Florida, or C, Daytona Beach, Florida? All right, question number two. Where did the 2008 CEO New Japan Pro Wrestling When Worlds Collide take place? Was it A, Cocoa Beach, Florida, B, Orlando, Florida, or C, Daytona Beach, Florida? Answer is C, Daytona Beach, Florida. Uh, cool photo there. Uh, never did see this event, so I can't really give any more info to it, but uh, that'll be an interesting question. Didn't take any notes about it. Obviously, it did feature Kenny Omega. But anyway, if you did watch this event, let me know in the comments. Let me know if this is an event worth trying to track down and actually watch. I like watching old stuff. Okay, this ain't considered old being 2018, but catch my drift. All right, question number three. Question number three this week. Who used Quiet Riot's Bang Your Head as entrance music? Was it A, Van Hammer, B, JT Southern, or C, the missing link? All right, question number three again. Who used Quiet Riot's Bang Your Head as entrance music? Was it King of the Headbangers, A, Van Hammer, B, JT Southern, who Do you remember when he first came out, they kinda like, try and make him out as some kinda like David Lee Roth type that guy, I guess, 'cause of long blonde hair. Kinda the same thing they did with Michael Hayes for a little bit. Or was it C, the missing link? Well, he did use his head as a battering ram, so obviously it's gotta be C, the missing link. I think that should have been a little bit of a softball question for you folks. Trying to think if I probably asked that question one time before, but I can't really remember. I've done that. If I have, I again apologize. So, but yet it was the missing link. He used his head as a battering ram. The other day, I will have a sorry to digress. I have a little, iPod Touch, and I have my own musical list, different musical lists as far as or playlists as far as categories. I use Spotify, and of course, I have an '80s metal mix, and you can't have an '80s metal mix without having Quiet Riot's "Bang Your Head." If you agree with me, let me know in the comments. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments. If there's any more hidden treasures I don't know about as far as music, let me know in the comments as well. All right, question number 4. Question number 4 this week. How many times did Rob Van Dam win the WWE Intercontinental Championship? Was it A, 6 times, B, 8 times, or C, 5 times? All right. Question number 4 again. How many times did Rob Van Dam, the whole effing show, one of my favorites, uh, how many times did he win the WWE Intercontinental Championship? Was it A, 6 times, B, 8 times, or C, 5 times? The answer is A, he held it 6 times. Of course, Rob Van Dam, uh, probably the biggest star in ECW, especially by the time it folded. I think that time he broke his leg and had to take like a year off. Kind of really hurt the company as well. They don't, re- they don't. I don't think any of the documentaries really emphasize how much of a blow that was at the time. Uh, Definitely talk about that some other time. Maybe on one of my uh, Wrestling Gold Friday nights. Check that out on Friday nights. It's a live stream. Shameless plug there. All right, let's go to the main event question number 5. Main event question number 5 this week. Who managed the Blackjacks to the WWF World Tag Team Championship in 1975? Was it A, Bobby the Brain Heenan, B, Captain Lou Albano, or C, Classy Freddie Blassie? All right, main event question number 5 this week. Who managed the Blackjacks to the, not to he, my bad, folks, to the WWF World Tag Team Championship in 1975? Was it A, Bobby Heenan, B, Captain Lou Albano, or C, Freddie Blassie? The answer is B, Captain Lou Albano. Yep, there he is, standing with his blackjacks. Yes, the keyboard forgot to. I swear I tapped it, but didn't press. That one is stubborn keyboard. So anyway, uh, hope you folks have fun playing this week. Like I said, let me know in the comments. Other than that, you folks have a good one. Take it easy, and until next time.
So long from the peach state of Georgia.
Ronald Ray here saying thank you for checking out my video. If you don't mind, go ahead and click that thumbs up button, leave a comment, and share this video with family and friends. I would also appreciate it if you would subscribe to RP2 Vision, where I cover the sport of professional wrestling from yesterday to today. Now, don't forget to click the notification bell as well, so you'll be notified when my other weekly content is available, like Wrestling Trivia Tuesday, WWE Raw Recap, and AEW Dynamite Recap. I also have 2 live streams. Every Thursday at 8 p.m., it's Spot Show Live Stream, where I discuss the latest news in professional wrestling. And on Friday nights at 8 o'clock p.m., it's Wrestling Gold Friday Night, where I discuss the good old days of professional wrestling. When wrestling was wrestling, wrestling was real because it's still real to us. Folks, have a good one and take it easy.